Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of The Jason Factor. In the bottom left, we have the blue Terran player. His name is Jason. He faces off against an incredibly handsome Zerg player in the Northeast. From Storm Gaming, he is Silky. No, he doesn't get the special effect on his name. This is the Jason Factor, not the Silky Factor. All right, you want the Silky Factor? Go get yourself some 420,000 threaded Egyptian cotton sheets, all right? Go f yourself. And with that being said, let the game begin. Jason going for the depot, barracks, gas. We know Jason likes his Reaper expands. We know Mech is really good versus Zerg in this metagame, but we are also very well aware of the fact that World of Sleepers, bit of a difficult map to close games out on with Bio. So let's see what he decides to get done. Silky, hatch, gas, pool. Very standard opening for Zerg versus Terran. I hope you've all been doing very well this morning. We were booting up the stream. Of course, all of these games are recorded live on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Nathanias. Come hang out with us. Join the Disciples of Kappa today. I wanted to just let y'all know I was going through all my stuff and I'm like, all right, today's the last of my YouTube videos. Juggernaut Jason episode 2 is going live tomorrow. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm almost caught up on my video queue. I have been casting too many games because I think this morning I was looking, I have 18 games or 19. I have 19 games to still upload as of me recording this video. And now I guess now it's 20 when this one's over. But just wanted to say that I appreciate those of you guys that have been coming in, giving your feedback about the cold casts, coming in and sharing your thoughts on the format, the casting format and all of that. I know you guys are asking for less obvious winners of games. I cannot tell you who wins this game. I have gone out of my way to try and be a little bit more blind in terms of that type of information, but also getting games from Zerg and Protoss players as well. If you would like to submit any replays to be cast in the cold cast, nathaniastv@gmail.com. Also, to improve some of the quality of the random games that you guys will be seeing on the stream, I have also just been going into some Twitch streamers places, throwing some money at them for their replays, and hopefully I'll be able to find some, well, actually don't know if I'll find anything good until I record it, because that's the point of it being a cold cast. So hopefully we'll be able to get some more other good games. But despite all of that, my goal is to keep uploading videos every single day. And I only have 40 upload where I live, so I suddenly feel like a pleb again. Man, I need to move somewhere with gigabit. Holy crap, how nice would it be if I could upload these things faster, because they are way too high quality to do it quickly at the moment. That being said, Jason, he's got his Reaper. He's ready to try and poke, do some harass. He did get a little bit of scouting done, not too much. Come on, change that color. There we go. Get us the player colors. I do have Chinese voices enabled, by the way, in case you hear any screams of death or in-game alerts. Why, Nathan? Why? I can't answer that question for you. We have a fusion core on the way, though. So it looks like Jason's going to be going for the very standard battlecruiser rush, which we see a lot of Terran players do versus Zerg. This is about the most standard general ones that can get the damage done. But he's going to go into bio out of it as well. And I feel like this is a fake because the Overlord hasn't seen the factory. Now, Jason is definitely known for being a pretty solid bio player, but he goes for the fake, right? Yeah, okay, there's the stim cancel. And then the fusion core is about to finish. So you lift up the barracks, put the starport there. You apply direct pressure with the Hellions. You try to do as much damage as possible. Of course, it's very hard to deal damage to Zerg early on with this style, mostly because Hellions don't do a lot of damage. And, well, you know, Zerg has queens. And the more queens you have and the more time you have, well, they all get energy. And then once every single queen has a transfuse, it is pretty hard to get some work done. If you can isolate a queen, focus firing them down is definitely a very good strategy to go for. Meanwhile, Jason getting the battlecruiser behind this. Now, Silky, he's getting a spore. He's thinking about BCs. I feel like any Zerg player, you always have to be thinking about battlecruisers. That's why the spores always end up on the outside edge of the base for some of these players because you know that the queens can deal with a single BC. And as long as the spores are on the outer edge, you're making it just a little bit more difficult for those players to be able to escape. Spreading out the lings. He's trying to make sure that that Reaper does not get through. Really good awareness here by Silky. Gets the surround of the Reaper. He picks it off. Now that Reaper doesn't know the lair timing. Big question mark for the Terran. Oftentimes, if a Zerg player goes for fast lair, you will not see the Terran try to yeet the battlecruiser into the Zerg's base because, well, there's really few feelings worse than teleporting your battlecruiser in for it to immediately die to Corruptors or even Mutalisks. I guess some players I've played against, Hydras. Oh, well, there you go. There's a Hydralisk dead. But the battlecruiser is done, so he can just yeet it straight in. The lair is he could, but he might not because he just doesn't know. He never got to see what the lair timing. So he's going to play this one a little bit close to the chest, send it out like that, mining out these minerals to take the close third base. Does not want to extend himself to this position and have 2 areas of attack. You still have 2 areas of attack, but at least your wall here was built earlier on. So let's see. Silky's going to run some lings to the east side of that base, but the Hellions are ready to play. They're ready to tango. They're ready to have themselves a big and rich time. We see this often from the Zergs where they go for this very greedy setup to that, use just the queens because you're playing against Hellions, right? You're like, oh, no, I'm fine. It's not a hellbat attack. I don't really need anything else. So Silky just playing for map control right now. He does have roach speed. Believe the Hydralisk upgrades are probably going to start soon. He's had that den for a little while. Wait, did he cancel the Hydra den? Okay, well, lings run by, going to hit the third base. Look at that. Nathanias, greatest observer of all time, paying attention, getting it done on time, under budget. Hell yeah, brother. Kate Kona. Some lings kill 2 SCVs and are then pushed back. Was this played on WCS Gameheart? Huh. I wonder if this is a tournament game. Well, I don't care. Double armory on the way behind this to get those juicy mech upgrades. I would like to see Blue Flame. Very standard, by the way, to see the Terran players go up to 3 battlecruisers, get Yamato, and then never build another battlecruiser because, frankly speaking, BCs have 99% of their strength against Zerg in the early game. So what we're looking to see is BCs, 3 battlecruisers putting on harass, a massive investment made into 3 units that should not die, and then everything else just trying to get work done in the meantime. We do have some Banelings trying to bust open the frontier. They get a depot. The Lings try to hit the third at the same time. Interesting attack. Does not really get to the SCVs, so that's cool, I guess. And someone in the chat talking about Pult doing this, going into some bio play. You can totally go bio out of a battlecruiser opening. The battlecruiser is just going to engage these queens. This one gets low, teleports out, and then the other one just sitting here like, all right, burn all your queen energy. No transfuse. All right, I will kill that queen, and it's going to be even more difficult for you to break me. And that's just the point, is the battlecruiser is just here to generate value. The cost of repairing a battlecruiser from 1 hit point back to 550 is 100 minerals and somewhere in the area of like 69, 70 gas. Nice. And so as long as you're killing a good amount of stuff, you're usually fine. This, of course, is the most terrifying thing that most Terran players are going to have to deal with when they're playing mech against a Zerg. We have the swarm hosts being added to the composition. And if there's one thing we know, it's that swarm hosts are freaking terrifying when they get outside your base. The battle cruisers act as a soft counter to them. Battle cruisers are slow, so they do have a difficult time tracking the swarm hosts. They have a difficult time following that. But if the Hellions and Cyclone could put on some pressure, if he could actually get some damage done, these swarm hosts... Oh, no! He's going to go right back. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I was about to freak out. That was a good play there. So he's continuing to apply the pressure. Denying the first Nidus is massive, but something did give vision for it. So the Ling is going to be able to allow him to bounce back towards the other side. Hellions are trying to poke and prod and do as much pressure as possible. But eventually a Nidus Swarm is going to finish, and it's going to complicate things a little bit. He does catch this one right as it finishes. Someone's at the front gate. I already did it. You probably just have to go there. I don't know. Battlecruiser shut down the southeast expansion. Still has the Hellion Cyclone on the northwest. Someone's ringing my front gate right now. Sorry. Hive is just now starting. So really the big play here for the Zerg is you're just trying to pick away at the Terran and slow them down, force the Terran to turtle up. This one of those compositions that actually gets stronger as the Terran player does less. You do not want the Terran leaving their base. You do not want the Terran player going for a massive push. The swarm hosts are meant to buy time, delay, and I mean, sometimes you can straight up kill a Terran with the swarm host, and that's kind of why you see so many Hellions and Cyclones, because it's one of those few things that's going to give you the utility that you need to deal with it. But he doesn't have things in position to catch these, does he? Oh my god, look at this Jabate. He's going to go from this one again because he's like, oh yeah, I see that you see my worm. Do you think I'm going to bring my swarm hosts out to play? Hell no. So now he's going to kill the sensor tower. Massive loss. And then everything else he kills, gravy on top. Command center lifts, and it's like, yeah, sure, I'm glad that's doing all right, but you're not mining off the base while it's lifted. You're going to lose your extractors. Now Jason trying to go for a massive counterattack to try and bring this game back under control as that swarm host count has skyrocketed to 13. The amount of damage being applied to him is just crazy. Trying to keep the Hellbats and the Cyclones away from the Banelings, doing pretty well so far. We do have the drones on the escape towards the northern expansion. Corruptors looking to peek those BCs from the east side. The tanks are on siege and the Banes are going to crash into everything. The Raven, is the Raven going to do anything? Okay, Dorito cannon gets launched, but I don't think the two battle cruisers, even with that Dorito cannon, are going to be able to kill the Corruptors. The Corruptors are at -1 armor, but it's still too much. Jason's army has been routed. And this is absolutely dangerous. These roaches with speed, catching the siege tanks off creep, getting a tremendous amount of damage done. And another Nidus is going to pop up. This original one's still here. Might want to take care of that, clean it up off the floor. But swarm hosts, man. And now you think, oh, okay, yeah, I survived. We did a good bit of damage. Jason's economy is looking pretty good, though. I mean, he's still got the 4 bases. He's going up to number 5 right now. Being down a couple bases in Terran vs. Zerg is actually... it's very normal. You know, some people are like, oh my god, should that be happening? It happens to everybody when you get older, okay? You just gotta let it be. Not that I'm aware of. Okay, they went to the wrong apartment. It's okay. We were very confused for a brief moment. I'm sorry about the lapse in this one. If you guys are upset about this VOD, please just be like, Nathanias, you're bad at your job. It's okay. Hellion Cyclone Harass coming back up towards this northeast base. And Jason trying to get another big push going. Of course, very difficult with the Swarm House on the other side. But he does force the Locust here to be used defensively. That was so weird. They're going to land on top of this army. It's crazy because Jason's had this good economy. I feel like in this situation, I usually try to throw the battle cruisers into the Zerg's main base. Like, I just try to pull the Corruptors away from the fight. Because you just, I mean, honestly, you're just trying to get damage done somewhere. And you'd kind of prefer the Cyclones to be killing the units that that are able to kill the Cyclones rather than just the Corruptors. And all right, I'm good now. I'm good. Everything is fantastic. There you go. See, about just eat the BC and pull the Corruptors away. Pick off a hatch. Oh, he doesn't know about the bottom right base, does he? Oh, Jason has no idea. He caught a glimpse. No, that creep is from earlier. That's from creep that he cleared from the Nidus, probably. All right. Some more Swarm Hosts going to be launching their Locust towards the northwest expansion of Jason. You see that transformation is a little bit slow. I would love to see, in this situation, I'd love to see Jason get transformation servos. Unfortunately, his Cyclones are kind of on the front there, and they take a lot of damage from that wave of Locusts. Meanwhile, we got some Ravagers in the center. Corruptors are looking for love in all the right places on the east side. I like this a lot, but you still have to be really careful. When you're playing Battle Mech, oh god, the Infestors. When you're playing Battle Mech, Infestors can really ruin your day with those Banelings. Yeah, that's a lot of Banes, so you have to be absolutely on top of making sure they do not connect. You'd say to yourself, oh yeah, the upgrade for, or excuse me, the Cyclone is an armored unit, right? Banelings don't do bonus damage, but Cyclones only have 120 hit points, so they still die really fast to Banelings. And if the Baneling hits more than one Cyclone, well, they are generating a lot of value there. So trying to retreat back towards the planetary fortress. This is where you wish you had high sec auto tracking so it could shoot faster. The banelings are just going to go for the SCVs that are on the repair, and this base is going to crumble. At the same time, Jason picks off the southeast Zerg expansion, and Smart Servos is finally going to finish up. So those Hellions will be able to transform a little bit more effectively. Wow, literally finished while those guys were mid the old long animation. Feels bad, man. Well, if you want to land your Vikings thrown away, you can do that faster. Or they can die. That's also okay. Damn. Really crazy back and forth game here. I feel like Jason's done a good job of culling Silky's economy, but it's still 90 drones. It's actually still 90 drones to 66 SCVs. 66 SCVs is a really good number. That's actually, I don't think you should ever go above 69 SCVs. You should never go past 69 SCVs. And then once you can build a couple extra command centers, do that. And then, yeah, sorry, I'm trying to move his SCVs for him. Oh, if you can get the corruptors with these cyclones though. If you can open up the air game, that's really, really nice. He's going to focus down this hatch, but that's 500 gas of cyclones that's dead now. Does he get the corruptor? No. Or it should be the infestor? No. Really good zoning, though. I don't know. I really like Jason's position here. He's done a really good job harassing, cutting down the bases of the Zerg, but there's still a lot of very cost-effective forces on the map. Are there, though? Only 7 swarm hosts and 2 infestors, Nate. Yeah, I don't know. Why do I feel like Silky's still like in an amazing position though? It's been quite tough. Oh yeah, it's because Jason built Vikings. Ladies and gentlemen, never build Vikings, okay? I just like to say that. Never, ever, 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 ever build Vikings versus Zerg. They are garbage. Oh, these Ravagers are just being annoying. These Ravagers are being so annoying. Oh, this could be huge. Oh, fungal hits. A couple of the Cyclones has 300 gas. Oh, gets a Dorito cannon onto the Zerg army, but he's mostly using lock-on, so the anti-armor doesn't really do a whole lot. Another wave of Locust is going to come over there. He's building a Nidus in his own base. Yeah, Silky's micro has been really good with this army. He's been putting on tremendous pressure. We just now find... Oh my god, this SCV's been stuck here for so long. Oh my god, has this guy been here all game? Jesus, dude. All right, Advanced Ballistics is coming in. That poor bastard of an SCV. Catches some lings on the northwest side. He does have +3 attack coming in. Needs to get that level 3 Carapace. Silky's +3 armor is about to finish up. But the problem with Hellion Cyclone as a composition is that you can't really end games with it. It's strong, don't get me wrong, but oftentimes you'll find that it lacks that sustained push power to just wipe multiple armies when you get into a good position. Because the whole thing about Cyclones is they are meant to be constantly changing position. Some auto turrets to help here, trying to get something done against Silky, who's adding these spine crawlers and blowing up. There's the Hellions transforming to get in on top of this, just soak the hits. And they're doing fantastic against the Zerglings. So he should be able to kill this base. Oh, a few of the Cyclones locked onto eggs. It's always awkward when that happens. It's always awkward when that happens. There's not enough swarm hosts left anymore to actually kill that planetary. He hits on the right side. Okay, actually quite a few of these Hellions died to the Banelings. That's unfortunate. This entire right side force gets cleaned up. So the Liberators are forced to retreat. And the Cyclone just killed the hatch. Target 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 the hatch. Oh my god, I cannot believe he didn't kill this hatchery. Oh my god, I cannot believe that he didn't kill the hatch. His Cyclone kept locking on to eggs. Are you shitting me? I don't know. That's crazy. I've never actually seen that in a game I've cast before. I've never been like, oh yeah, he's locking on to eggs. Oh no. That's never been a thing I've said. Careful with those Hellions. My favorite thing to do is grab one Hellion and just run it back into the Banelings so that 3 of them blow up. It takes 3 Banes to kill a Hellion in this situation. If he throws the Hellion, because it's only +1 attack, if he throws the Hellion into the Banelings and he does not microing it, you can get him to burn a few of them. The Banelings are only cost effective when they hit more than 1 unit. This includes Hellions, so if you want to split one off or a Cyclone, you can soak up a lot of sunshine. I think he needs to just transform these Hellbats and try to focus fire lock on the... Okay, he wasted all of his lock-ons on Zerglings. Okay, and that's what happens. The Infestors get away. The Roaches, now that they've cornered the Cyclones, like a lion, pouncing on a gazelle. There is nowhere left to go. At the same time, he's going to try to hit this northeast base. The Liberators are sieging. He Dorito cannons himself, and then the Corrosibile. The Liberators at -1 armor, taking catastrophic damage from the Queens. But I think this is enough Cyclones. Oh my god, the defensive Nidus. The defensive Nidus! Does Jason win here? No, it's so hard to close out games with Battle Mech. Oh my god, that fungal. If he kills all the Hellbats, this Ling Flood is about to get a whole lot worse. It is so hard to close out games with Cyclone Hellion. This is the reason why I don't like Cyclone Hellion. If I was gonna do it, I would try to make like a small amount and then go into Thor's. But I mean, Jason is a much better player than me, and the way that he executes this is far better than I could. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, free corruptors, free corruptors. Oh, I love free corruptors. Well, that's pretty nice. Oh, almost kills that. Almost cancels that one. Gotta be careful about them banelings. Oh, does he have burrow? No. Okay. Suddenly, I was terrified for a brief moment that that might actually be the thing I have to worry about. Does get a lock on that northwest base and blows that one up. I can't believe this game is still going. This is a freaking crazy game. Transform, transform. There we go. +3 Hellbats. No matter what the upgrades are, once Hellbats have +3 attack, they one-shot Zerglings, which is massive. It's massive. I've had a single Hellbat kill like 30 Lings in a choke point like that because of the one-shot. And you would kill like 7 Lings every hit. It was amazing. The Hellbats, yeah, I just help kill the hatch. I would help kill the hatch and use them to buffer against the spines. Hellbats are actually good against spine crawlers because they only do their normal base damage against them. Trying to use the Liberators to defend this Ravager bust. And he will. He did kill this base. Another Nidus finishes. The Swarm Host count has been greatly reduced, however. I'm not entirely sure that there's enough to really get the job done anymore. What a scrappy game, though. He's going to try and retake the southeast base one more time. And he lifts it up again. Keepo. Damn, what a game. What a game, man. I just grabbed a random Jason game. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go, baby. But I'm still worried. Like, his economy is still very low, and this army is very fragile. If he can't get another base or two, honestly, at this point, his economy is going to bleed out because Silky's got the top base. He's going to build 5 spines. He's got the southeast base. And he's got some Lings following a drone. But this has been an absolutely brutal back and forth Terran versus Zerg affair. Is he going to get that Infestor? No. Oh, he fungals all the Hellions. Goodbye, Hellions. Now the Lings actually might get the Cyclone. See, this is where it all comes back to you. He's going to try and push up here right before the spines finish. Great catch here by Jason. And Silky. Corruptors going to the southeast. There's actually nothing here to support. Oh, there's nothing. There's nothing here to support the Liberators. So Silky picks off 1, 2, 3. 4 Liberators. And now this is when you pull your pants down in the fun way, guys. Jesus. And take a nice piss all over that planetary. Goodbye. Well, now Jason's broke. Oh, he does have this base now. He's still kind of broke, though. Silky is low on minerals, but he can easily build more Infestors and Banelings with the amount of gas that he has. And he actually, yeah, he still has a few fresh bases to mine off of. But the other thing is his units have just been very cost effective. Like his 2 Infestors I joked about. But these 2 Infestors that he's been kind of sticking with a 2 Infestor count, they've been doing fantastically. Another fungal. Silky's gonna pump out 16 roaches, but that's the thing, man. It's just You're playing a composition that's very similar to the Roach Ravager in terms of high micro, high reward, but damn, Jason taps out. GG is called. Silky picks it up. That's right. That's right. You bastards thought I was only going to give you games he won. That was an awesome game. Very well played on both sides. Cyclone Hellion, man, you got to get that snowball going. You got to get that momentum going. Jason wasn't able to do it this time, but damn, still a great show from him and Silky.